Yeah, find him in the capital. Could be hiding in one of the buildings.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze. What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
I'd like to talk to your sister. That stiff? Very well, I'll get her. Have you seen the sweet teeth? I can't get them out of the house. I'm so scared they'll suspect something and reveal our secret. Canara's and mine. Wish I could keep them busy somewhere out of town. I'd like to ask you a few questions. A lot of this is going to be the same. Yep, they took different paths. After my sister almost got my friends killed, I in my turn brought the wrath of her former patron down upon her. Nera died as she fled from him in terror. I could only pray that to the higher powers and the Arcanothane supernatural creature created in a moment of lucidity by an insane, omniscient god. Yep, we already know about that. How did you end up at Jamandi's mansion? Can I answer that question in much detail? The Casey you met at the reception and rest off was Canara. At the time, I'd been sleeping in our demi-plane for over a month. Didn't even know my sister wanted to join the expedition that Lady Jamandi was sending. And suddenly, I was thrown out into reality. In the middle of a burning mansion, with assassins dashing about. And the Sword Lord fighting monsters in the Grand Hall. Canara and I usually keep a diary to tell each other in detail what happened during the day, but I didn't exactly have time to read it, and I doubt she had time to write anything during the attack. I ran into the hall trying to help Jamandi, and then you and your companions appeared. We held back the attack, and you and Tartuccia began accusing each other of spying. Meanwhile, I still couldn't understand what it was happening, or where I was. had to pretend to distrust both sides of your argument, or I might be giving myself away too easily. And I had to protect our secret. It's one of the conditions of our agreement. You had me racking my brains. The girl shows up, acting like she wants to be my friend, and the next moment she turns her nose up like she's seen me for the first time. And you can begin to imagine what it's like for us. People approach me all the time and start talking like they're my friends, and I just stand there trying to remember lines from the diary. Is it the gnome with the blue hair, a new admirer who has twice given me flowers, or the gnome banker who wishes to discuss investments in the tours of the Lebanese mines? Do you worship Nethys? I'm no naive worshiper. The gods, especially him, are powerful and unpredictable. Besides, he's hardly interested in my gratitude, but I do honor those who help me. Who is your savior? Sister and I are twins, but we're as different as night and day. She was named Kainra, which means silent flame, and I was named Kaliki, silent storm. Kainra was born a few minutes before me. I suppose she just elbowed me out of the way in our mother's womb to become the firstborn. Being the first, that's what she always craved. Never felt offended by it, though. Whenever the storm clouds gathered above our heads, heralding danger and trouble, my sister walked forward, one step ahead, tightly holding my hand. Anything that evil literally runs in tiefling blood, owing to the heritage of their ancestors. Those who think so are both right and wrong. Your fate is not written by your blood alone. Surrendering to the temptation of evil is a choice every tiefling must make for themselves. It's strange what happened with the disk of the eclipse. Ancient forces can be mysterious. I thought that we need to spend a lot of time studying the properties of the disk before we learned how to use it, but it just worked as soon as we touched it. If I understood its action correctly, it attuned itself with the connection between the material plane and our demi-plane. Now we can move between them at will, and the rest is handled by our strange interconnection. I step into the demi-plane, and Nethys' power transports Kainra from there to the material plane. Why did you decide to remain in my lands after you found and activated the relic? I like living here. For the first time since fleeing Qadira. Place you can call home. Worried about the forefather, the devil my sister contract with long ago in Qadira. Kainra thinks he's no longer a threat to us since her death annulled the contract, but I don't believe such a creature can ever leave us in peace. I like there to be someone beside me who I can rely on in case he shows up again. You can rely on me. Okay. So we're still looking for this apprentice. No idea where he's at. Maybe in the tavern? See how much it would cost us to create someone. 50,000 gold.
Time becomes distance. Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Not here.
Step,
I feel
step, step.
dizzy. Not the tavern.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Maybe the guards have seen him? Nope. Aram, have anything new to say? Not too happy about seeing your kin, are you? Well, it's not as if I'm holding a grudge against the whole dwarven race. And avoid the river kingdoms and the stolen lands. I'm always rather happy to see one of us. Exiles like me, or those who left their homeland voluntarily in search of a better life, or even those who were born here and have never seen the mountains. I hold nothing against them. But the Skaga, you see, they aren't just dwarves. They're envoys from my homeland and Torag himself. Like everyone who exiled me, who humiliated me, everyone I left behind, all of them come back to torture me. They carry the spirit of the Five Kings Mountain with them. A spirit that is more nauseating to me than the stench of a corpse. Maybe we should drive them back to their mountains. Don't. I would enjoy seeing these smug Skaga, led by a Torag servant, dig themselves a grave with their own hands and lie in it. It's probably petty of me. What's the difference who dies earlier or later, if the same end awaits us all? Please allow me this small pleasure. So you have the divine gift of the touch of the Unmaker. Never heard of such a thing, but you saw with your own eyes what happened. Paladin's words had the ring of truth. But what could this mean for me? Who gave me this gift, Torag or Grotus? And for what purpose? What should I do with it? Questions keep rushing into my mind, countless. Everything is so confusing, so strange and inconceivable. I have no idea what this kid is.
Trail me.
Is it a mission on the city board or the kingdom board? How many buildings does this have? Is it 7? Finished in 7 days. All right, let's force the 7 days. Maybe that'll allow us to. Maybe it actually has to be finished and built. There we go. What? In 0 days. Okay. Can we upgrade it now? No. Why the hell not? Just go down. An orphanage. Days, 14 days. Oof. The advisor disapproved of his bloody rituals, and the druid was driven out of the country. In revenge, the malicious druid used his sorcery to ruin their harvest. Jesus, so much BP cost. Ikun. We have ferries. They wander the gnarl marches along the border. They refuse to leave. They say the lands are theirs. Your people are frightened. Make your own decision. Highland. Please forgive me for distracting you from important matters, but you're the only one who can talk some sense into these hotheads. They had an argument in the middle of the street, yelled so much that your subjects called the guards. But what can they do about Lady Valerie? Plus, Evold hasn't done anything illegal. It's not like I can put them in jail. Is that the character next to you? My own person, Evold the Silvertongue, who once served as court at the best houses of Brevoy, and has now traded in his golden cage for the free winds of travel. But I digress. This, so to speak, sweet lady insulted me, if you please, in front of my audience. Halted my performance and embarrassed me in front of the entire tavern. Would you please be so kind to rein this lady in? I noticed that someone pinned a disgusting pasquinade next to the tavern entrance. Something about a bright bird who lost its feather. That's abominable insolence. Yes, I won't deny I'm guilty. I lost my temper, but who wouldn't have? Is that so? When I smothered this lady with exquisite compliments, I received only insults and jokes in return. When I came to her with gifts, begging her to become the muse for my greatest work, I was ridiculed and sent away like a snotty boy. Now, the moment I start to pursue my art away from this good lady, she seeks me out and says I'm guilty of spiteful slander. What shall I do? I'm but a slave to my inspiration, which is sent to me from above. And while we're on the subject of my poetry, it's really not that bad. Did you really write a pasquinade about Valerie? Forgive me. Who would I be if I stooped to such low attacks? I won't deny the cautionary tale of this lady could inspire me. How can you listen to this featherbrain? Of course, in the face of justice, he's ready to disown his own parents. And if I'm allowed to continue, let me say that this pasquinade was devoted to the sad position of the arts in these lands. And forgive my frankness. Anyway, the good lady is unlikely to understand what allegory and poetic hyperbole are. I don't care who said what to whom. You're going to make peace right now in front of me. I'm not going to make peace with this worthless paper stainer. Let him spend his useless time insulting his other bootlickers. Your tongue befits your beauty, my sweet. Truly, what is a beautiful flower's bud worth if it's worm-eaten and empty on the inside? Enough, both of you. First, you scared everybody at the tavern, and now you're embarrassing yourself in front of the Baron. Apologize at once. If not to each other, then at least to his grace. I don't know what got into me, your grace. Forgive me this scene. Please forgive me. Perhaps I should leave, to calm down, and come to my senses. Fucking drama. That's nice. You let off some steam and worked things out. At least now I can let you go, hoping you won't scare our good people anymore. I'll go too, but please keep an eye on Valerie. I don't know what demon has gotten into her, but she's not herself lately. At first she's just snapped, and then she started getting into fights with everyone about stupid things, and now she's dragged this bard out of the tavern by his collar. I'm afraid it might come to real violence. What do you mean she hasn't been herself? She got defensive. Can't say a word to her. We've been careful around her since I'm close to ordering my lads to keep an eye out for her in the streets to make the common people's lives calmer. Think she could hurt someone? Wouldn't say that. The Valerie I used to know wouldn't ever harm anyone without good reason. The old Valerie seems to be gone, so I don't know what to expect from her. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. Are you? I talked to the storyteller. One of my lads saw Valerie arguing with him. I have no idea how anyone can have a fight with such a harmless elf, but she did. Okay. Why can't I upgrade you? Is he
Time
hiding in my
equals
bedroom?
distance.
Nope. Oh, Drast found me. Is that you hiding in the bushes, John? Captain of the guard told me you had a fight with Valerie. Alas, this is true. Believe me, I didn't want to fight, but my full curiosity wounded Valerie's pride. I'll apologize to her first chance I get. What was the fight about? I asked Valerie if she still had anything related to the Eternal Rose Order, back from when she was a novice. An innocent question, but she took it as an impudence, or insult. Please don't blame her. I'm to blame for what happens. I think she's been acting strange. What can I say? We're not that close. She has no interest in the things that matter to me, and I prefer the world of ancient heroes and old legends. Not the fuss that's all around us here and now. So I don't have an answer for your question. Okay. Talk to Lindsay. How's your publishing house? In full swing. Press is working day and night. Turns out there aren't just readers, but also writers in our land. They keep bringing new manuscripts. Some are even readable without crying. Have you noticed anything strange about Valerie lately? I had a fight with her, big one. Well, I wanted to talk to her about the best way to describe her hair color in the book. And she said my book is trash, and I'd be no better if I busy my time with... I won't even repeat it. How could she hurt you like that? I mean, wait, it wasn't hurt. It just... oh, it doesn't matter. To be honest, Valerie hasn't been herself lately. She's usually polite, but she can be cold at times. Now it's like she's changed. And it's all after, after she got that scar. Talked to her before, and she wasn't very nice that time either. She's gotten so spiteful after she got hurt, but she keeps saying she doesn't care. Okay. Let's go talk to Valerie. Are you liking the hard difficulty? I mean, in some of the harder areas, it is really hard. I had it on challenging for a little bit for a while at the beginning, just because until you get an established tank like Valerie, damn near impossible. But once I started feeling it become too easy, I cranked it back up to hard, and it's a better challenge. And at times I considered cranking it up even higher. But there's a lot of reloading that goes on. If I go into a fight unprepared, it's just not going to go well. Valerie, we need to talk. You've been acting strange lately. If you're going to bring up that scene in the throne room, don't waste your breath. Velda completely deserved that speech. Captain of the guard said you were taking it out on random people. So the captain of the guard thinks I'm incapable of carrying out my duties to you and your subjects. Perhaps he should change his armor for a judge's mantle. He's so ready to declare such verdicts. You know, you had a fight with a storyteller, and and you yelled at Lindsay. Storyteller, what business of his if I have anything left from the order? Does he imagine I'm still carrying around Shaylin's radiant face as a souvenir? As for Lindsay, she knows full well how her constant babbling about her book irritates me. Why did you think that pasquinade next to the tavern entrance was about you? Who else could it have been about? That scribbler used to never leave me alone, dogged my heels, asking questions whenever I appeared on the street, and now... Listen to yourself. Why all this bile? I want to help you. Valerie twists her lips and looks away, as if she wants to end the conversation. Wait. Please forgive me. I understand your worries. My behavior over the last few weeks has indeed left much to be desired. I don't know why I'm doing these things. I'll be starting to play through today and wonder if I should start on hard or normal. I would start on challenging, not normal. It's a step between hard and normal. It still provides a challenge without being overbearingly difficult in the very first little bit. But then once you have Valerie and you have a full party, crank it up to hard, and you'll still have a challenge. That's what I would recommend if you're anything like myself. If you don't mind reloading fights to get it right. I understand your worries. My behavior... Yeah. Lindsay thinks you're concerned about the scar. So typical of her. A superficial opinion. A superficial conclusion. Forgive me. It's difficult to admit I was wrong. Scatterbrained Lindsay is apparently right. Since it appeared, it's like the world around me has changed. Wherever I went before, my admirers, followers, and bards used to follow me around, and now it's like I'm invisible. Worse. I see how those I talk to, trying hard not to look at the scar. It's like it undid me completely. I think there's a step above hard as well in difficulty. Valerie stops again, absently running the tips of her fingers over the ugly scar on her face. She finally pulls her hand from her face and looks at you. I've never seriously imagined what would happen if I lost my beauty. I thought my actions would speak much louder than my appearance, but now I'm having doubts. In this and everything else I keep telling myself. You're letting your old beliefs cover your pain and disappointment. Let yourself grieve for what you lost. I don't know how to be weak, Drast. It's not what I was taught. You know, when they buried my grandmother, I didn't shed a tear. My mother was frightened for my cold heart. And my father thought this was another reason I should become one of Shaylin's paladins. Starting to lose my voice. And in fact, I simply don't know how to weep over something I've lost. Thank you. Now I know what to do. Since I don't know how to cry and wail, I'll do something useful. There's a lot of people I need to apologize to. Okay. How are things with the storyteller and Lindsay? It's amazing. That was a fast apology. But it seemed not to feel insulted by my rash words. But of course, I delivered all due apologies. Yeah. Yay, we're all friends again. All right. But prepare yourself. This is a very, very long game.
Step, step, step.
Let's grab a reg and we'll do the technic. League outposts. But we need to level him up because we haven't used him in a very long time. All right. Blur. Let's see. Wait. Dragon Disciple. That could be interesting. All right, strength. I mean, we've got Octavia for fire damage. Okay. Okay, guess we're taking Fireball after all. Guys, we didn't need to count. All right. Let's make sure our party is appropriately in formation.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
I'm not afraid.
Oh shit.
Hey.
That didn't go as planned. Yeah, we gotta fix that again.
Time becomes distance.
Okay. Start
Something
by
bothering
buffing
you?
up.
Share your troubles.
Okay.
Shall we move? We shall move!
You can count on me.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
What's the holdup?
Give the order.
What you want?
What you
Right
want?
here, my friend.
Ready and willing.
Okay. Large person on her.
Where to now?
All right. Move you. You. I think maybe we put these here. Okay.
Outdoor adventures are good for skin and body shape, but they just ruin the hair.
Displacement. Nope. She's doing an enlarged person on her.
I won't let you
A
down.
reckoning is at hand.
Confide in me.
Okay.
I crave for adventure.
Any other buffs that you have? Stone skin. That one needed.
Here.
Come on. Displacement on her.
Nam, Air, Orma.
Now we're ready to fight.
Here. I am your shield. I'm listening. As you order.
What for Gorum?
All right, let's grease the archers. Or not.
Tear them apart!
Get him, girl.
Tashani Savitur.
Okay, now they have haste. Fireball. Nice.
Let us strike as one.
Drop another fireball.
They go down!
What can you do? Nothing really.
Repent! Go on.
All right.
Do not falter!
Die!
See if we can finish
Die!
them off.
Die!
Nope.
Ah!
Valerie can though.
Bring it! You forced my hand.
Hit him for 16.
I'll cut you.
Onwards!
God, he's so close to death.
Let the attack commence. Tear them apart! I'll try to make this swift.
Tristan.
Consider me provoked.
Alrighty then. New bricks. What we were looking for. Okay. Let's have a look around, make sure there's nothing else we're missing. All right, all clear. But we got it for him. Why are you still marking? Obliteration. Like, did I miss some?
Step, step, step.
Doesn't look like it. Maybe it just didn't update properly. need to go here to prove that person's innocence.
Need to catch my breath.
We'll go up to the trading post.
I shall end this suffering.
My life is a burden.
Goblins.
This is for you!
May I see your entrails, please?
Bound to be someone up there.
Die for me.
Die. Hey, the kitty's helping.
Stay behind me.
They go down! Hey!
So it's come to this.
Can't even hit a goblin.
I'll fight if I have to.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Let us strike as one.
Easy peasy. Not gonna be anything on a goblin we want.
I need to catch my breath.
All right, we need to camp.
The Technic League must still be sending hunters after us. I'm so afraid they'll find us sooner or later and drag us back.
If they find us, it's their loss. I'll kill as many Technic League snoops as they dare to send us.
Continue. Why did we go around the lake? That's... All right, time to prove this person's innocence. Order you to release this man. He's innocent. Next time, conduct a proper investigation before you arrest honest people. So that's how this is going to go. Pardon me, Your Grace, but better safe than sorry. Paul's on this guy. Here, let's set you free there, lad. Be careful now. You should keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. You really did it. For me. Never seen anyone so honorable. My name is Cheryl. I'm pleased to meet you. If there's any way I can repay you. Oh wait, you need the services of a good tailor? I do. Trust me, I can work wonders with a needle and thread. It's only I can't afford the workshop on my own. I gotta find a workplace, even one out here. I don't feel like returning to the capital after all that's happened. Please help me set up a workshop, and if you're in need of decent tailored cloth, I'll make it worth your while. Deal. Chemo, we have his thing as well. It is Beautiful. I thank you. You have helped me so much. Here, take my spear. My skill is nothing compared to the beauty of nature, but who knows, perhaps I will find it useful. Is there a place here where I could settle in? I do not wish to leave this place. If you agree to work for me, I'll build you a workshop. Alright. So we have 2 new workshops to build. Alright. Alright. Need knock knock.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, we'll camp beforehand.
So much evil. So much evil caused by a single flower.
You
Yep.
seem not yourself since we returned. Gather your courage, Tristian. We shall need it.
Failed to cook a simple meal.
Knock tired. Legs weak.
Are you tired?
Stomach
You
empty.
just rested. You.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Uh-oh. Stumble across an ugly scene, a ragged pile of goblins. They were hiccuping violently, laughing, then hiccuping again. The air is so thick with alcohol fumes. Flies lie dead in the dirt. And an old vinegar smell as well. Appears the goblins have taken into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels lying splinters around the area, not a single one intact. No problem here. Normal day for tribe. Be worse if holiday. Is this your tribe? Yes. They've marked this as home. It'll be hard to make them leave this home, though. Much smaller than the capital. Capital would have been more room for them. Not have to lie in pile. Could be lying down drunk everywhere. You, running long legs. Why did you stop running? Why make home here? Kept getting chased. No place to settle down. Got hungry. Then caught. Then we sent here. And now, caught by who? Big Shanks. Bigger than you. Fatter. Smelled better. Big club. Was eating sheep. Tried to scare his sheep with us taking one. A small one. The night while he snore. But we not asked for, so he got mad. After eating half of us, he gets so full, he ready to trade. He said if we find him something to wash other goblins down with because they still squirming in his gut, he let us go. We knew a place, here, at Post, but had to sample kegs to be sure. As my specially designated warden, drive them out by force if necessary. Listen, knock knock big hero. You do what? You do what knock knock say. But tell me where Big Shank now. Slick Rick bitch. Or Bick. Thank you for the follow. When did he expect you back? Did Big Shank follow you? I'm guessing that's a yes. At that moment, there's another waft of foul air, and a shadow falls on the ground. All the goblins in the pile lift their heads and the new arrival, a towering hill giant with mismatched oak coveralls. A necklace of hands and skulls, and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with rope. He looks very, very angry. Not just at the pile of goblins, but the splintered, empty barrels. That him? Knock, knock, be ready. The hill giant turns to you, as if in challenge. Points to himself and gives a rumbling growl akin to, cough. Then turns to the goblins, his hands clenched on his club, and the growl howls louder. He points at the goblins, then points at his belly, the intent clear. Goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide, frozen. Suddenly, Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeak and points at Knock Knock. He our leader, he a hero. He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he made us eat your sheep. Eat him and the ugly friend. The hill giant snarls, lifts his club, and then turns to you and Knock Knock and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest and giving a thundering series of grunts that sounds like a challenge. He, Monguk, says not in the mood to share. He says the half-shanks are their guts his to eat. You can understand him? I can. Got caught by hill giants once, kept as a toy for their kid, until run away. Hearing Knock Knock's words, Tristan winces and shakes his head sadly. He can eat them all for all I care. He eats all half-shanks. That includes you. You're a half-shake to him. Keep pretending or being my warden and order him to leave, or we'll use force. Knock Knock swallows, then takes a deep breath, strides up to the hill giant, barely cresting his knee, then gives a few short, drawn-out squeaks. The hill giant doesn't respond, seemingly confused. Knock Knock repeats himself, and again is met with silence. Frustrated and without thinking, he kicks Monguk as hard as he can and howls in pain. Monguk seems oblivious to the kick, but glances down at Knock Knock, who is now holding his foot and leaping about, and suddenly a smile cracks Monguk's stained face. It's like watching clay crack. Then he starts chortling as Knock Knock's eyes water. Knock Knock finally stops hopping about and takes a step back, glaring furiously at Monguk. Seeing the goblin become still, the once smiling hill giant begins to grumble angrily, his eyebrows drawing together. Come on, Warden. You need to do better than that. Knock Knock looks confused at your order, then without thinking, kicks Monguk again and emits a new set of howls. At this, the giant leaves a delighted booming laugh, spittle flying from his splintered teeth. One gob flies, almost slowly, twisting in flight, and lands directly onto Knock Knock's head with a heavy spat, forming a phlegmy cap that drips down his face. The other goblins, once paralyzed by drinking fear, suddenly begin to laugh as well, horning at Knock Knock until the entire building is filled with laughter. Knock Knock ears droop at the ridicule, but he finally manages a half-hearted chuckle until he's laughing as well. Then the hill giant doesn't seem angry anymore. It seems he's forgotten his hunger in the light of this amusement. See if he'll leave now. Knock Knock looks doubtful, but shrugs. Squaring his chest, he tries to give a booming, rumbling command, then stomps his feet and nods outside. The hill giants glance in that direction, then turns back to Knock Knock, confused. Then points at his belly, then points to Knock Knock. Monguk, not want go. Food is here. Now you think me not hero, but food too. Keep trying. There must be something you can say to convince him. Knock Knock thinks hard for a moment, one ear twitching, then brightens. He gives a series of rumbling grunts in very quick succession, then spreads his hand out wide, and then spreads them high, standing on his tiptoes. After that, he settles back on his heels and pats himself on the belly with a sound which doesn't need translation. Munguk absorbs this dully and glances at the goblins. He gives a short, dismissive grunt, then glances back at Knock Knock and shrugs. And to your surprise, he lumbers out, club over his shoulder. What did you say to him? Just make sense with him with words like a real hero. Send Munguk to capital. Lots of food and drink there. Have all he needs to fill a belly. Maybe time to put an end to this madness. This prank has gone overboard. Why did you do that? I not counsel well? Well, hero good at chasing off giant means not good hero, right? We're starting to sober up. None of you move. We're not done here yet. Knock Knock, deal with your tribe. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of cracking hisses to get attention. And all the goblins stare at him. After their eyes are on him, Knock Knock, his eyes narrowed, goes to each one of them and turns and raps them twice on the head, hard. They wince, but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from a goblin more sober than the rest. You need to go to a bigger place or I hit you again. I show you, me warden. Me big hero. Follow me. Take you to a new place. Where are you taking them? Capital. Oh, no, you're not. Wait, no. What? What the fuck just happened? Damn it, Knock Knock. I was expecting a fight.
Trail me.
I'm wondering if we go out and then back in, will things be normal?
Step, step, step.
All right, we have the books for Bakken. Just what I need. All 3 volumes. All that's left now is to read through them, assemble all the necessary ingredients. I can handle that myself. Thank you for your help. All right. Anything new with you? Nope. Oh, Jesus. So he sent a hill giant and a horde of goblins to the capital. What could go wrong? Spotted the enemies.
Hope it not fight back. Best kind of fight. No.
Oporane, Sergius.
Okay.
You can't stop me.
Do not falter!
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first. Be easier if you not fight back.
Much easier.
Die, die, die! Let the attack commence.
Bring it!
Nice.
Repent! Baron Ray, be
Jesus.
generous to them, for I am not.
He finally hit something.
You forced my hand.
Consider me provoked.
Onwards! Stay behind me!
Come here, Bax. Knock stab you. May I see your entrails, please?
Here we go. There's one more somewhere. There you go.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
All clear.
Done with waiting.
How may I help?
All right, as you were.
I need to catch my breath.
All right, set camp. And
My
then we go
elbow
deal with
hurts.
whatever this bullshit not
It's because you're
brought
so
upon
hard
us.
on your...
Time becomes distance.
Okay, everything seems good so far.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Is there going to be a hill giant drinking in my tavern? No.
Step, step, step.
The throne room then? We have 2 months to deal with that. Okay. Oof. $1,500. Sure. Why would you look at that? Svetlana sent you a letter. Seems she's worried about old Bakken. Letter is very emotional. Okay. Here it is. Your Grace, I hope all that matters to the state and this land of ours are indeed all fine and well. And what troubles there are don't weigh too heavily on your mind. I ask you to check on our local herb doctor, Bakken. Poor old man is losing his mind. Spends all day and night stooped over his cauldron. He looks about to lash out at anyone, especially those he doesn't know. He even snarls at me and Oleg, which he'd never have let himself do before. Please come and see him before the old conjure loses his mind completely. May Eris still save him. We have no one to turn to but you. Okay. So apparently the books we gave him probably drove him mad. Great.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
All right. Get a knock knock. Came back reg. So much traveling.
I need to catch my breath.
Rigonga, you stand as proof of all the worst rumors about your people.
The Gongar.
And you'd rather I disprove them. I just give the people what they want.
What's up with old Bakken? Who's there? What is it? Oh, it's you. How convenient. I need your help. You have to run some tests. Tests? What tests? I found the formula, all on my own. These damn books didn't have it. Nothing but hints and half-truths there. But you can't fool old Bakken that easily. What formula? The elixir of eternal youth. A most wondrous brew. Restores the strength in one's hands and the swiftness in one's feet. First heard of it when I was still a lad, and I still didn't believe in it. Now I've lived a long life, I've seen even stranger things, so I thought, why not give it a try? So I asked you to find these books for me. I heard that one of these volumes contains a formula, but it turns out they don't. All they do is make things clear as mud. Still, I was able to find something useful in there. Can't remember how many nights I stayed up working on the solution, but here it is. Can't drink it yet. Must test it first. Can't be too careful with these things. So will you help me? Alright. Let's try it on dog first. There's some mud on a leash around the corner. You can test the stuff on it. I won't feel bad for it if something goes wrong. I'll teach you to stop barking at me every time I pass by. I could do it myself, but what if it's off its leash? It won't harm you as it would harm me. Okay. Is that the dog he's talking about? No, can't be. Side maybe? Nope. It's the only dog I see is that one. And there's no way to interact with it. There it is. The curiosity has me about this potion. I can't resist.
My name onto your flesh.
That's not good. Jesus. Oh. Rip that doggo. Potion made the dog go mad and attack me. A mad dog? Sounds wrong. Very wrong. Must have made a mistake. To the demons with the dog. We need someone more human to experiment. You know what? My neighbor, a hunter, he once told me he saw were-rats in the forest not far from here. They make better test subjects. After all, they're closer to humans than a dog. We should find them and try again. But take this vial. This potion has a different, improved form. Okay.
Time becomes distance.
Hunched gray figures turn to face you as you approach. Yellow fangs show from grinning muzzles. Clawed paws from reach for weapons. What do you know? I was just looking for a couple of lab rats. Do I have a volunteer? We can fight later.
Help you!
That's not them taking a potion. I don't think that would progress the quest.
I'm listening.
Come in peace. The rats freeze in intense anticipation, ready to pounce on you at any moment. Finally, you hear a hoarse, cracked voice. Move one finger, and we'll cut your bald hide to scraps. What you need? The ruler of these lands wishes to show that all who inhabit them are like children unto him. In his grace, he gives you with this rare, noble drink. Raspy laughter of half a dozen throats resounds over the small clearing. What, you looking to test this stuff on us? Of course. Why try it out on people when you've got monsters? Not like anyone's gonna miss them, right? Arrogant bastards. Tear them apart, boys.
Victory!
What happens if you pass the check, though? Does he turn into something else? Making the fight harder and more interesting? Failed check. Scum saving to the rescue. There we go. Wet tail. Take the bottle off of him. The were-rats exchange glances, clearly surprised. One of them approaches you and takes the potion. However, as soon as his clawed fist clenches the bottle's neck, he rips out the cork and greedily raises it to his mouth. A gulp, another one, and another, and the were-rat falls to the ground, shaking with violent convulsions. That idiot. How predictable. They've killed one of ours. Get 'em, boys. Well, it didn't change. Fireball. Wow, okay.
Let us strike as one!
Okay. Let's hit him with the prayer.
Consider me provoked.
I'll cut you!
Die! Die! Die!
Yes.
Do not falter!
You're not gonna hit her.
Tear them apart! Repent!
Tristan won't either.
This is for you!
Die for me!
Here we go. No, he's still alive. Maybe it takes fire. No. He's still alive though.
Time becomes distance.
Alright. Doesn't appear to be anything here. Guess maybe there's something over here. Nope. Hey, Endra. I was not familiar with the rules, no. But I'm familiar enough with D&D, and they're similar enough to where it wasn't that big of a challenge.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, let's camp.
Reg, you silly goose. What's up with you?
Alrighty then. Yeah, I didn't have any real trouble with the rules.
Step, step, step!
Alright, what do you have to say now? I guess you're wanting us to drink it ourselves. Rare Rat died from taking the poison. That's so. Rare Rat simply died, and the mutt gone rabbit. See, my potion wasn't meant to do anything to the mind, only the body. We'll need to go for one final test, it seems. We must try the potion on a human. An elf would do fine, or a dwarf, or... Walken takes a small glass vial from his pocket, Exhales sharply, takes a few gulps, and the vial is empty. Uh-oh.
I shall end this suffering.
Whoa. Dude.
I'll fight if I have to.
No acrobatics. Need to get him away.
Let the attack commence.
Okay.
Onwards!
Bleed for me.
They go down!
Saren Ray.
Of course, you go after the healer, dickhead.
You can't stop me.
Holy crap. We didn't even move his health bar. Nope.
Fear me.
Hey!
Come on. Dickhead.
I wonder what lies.
Said wrestle Bakken down. So are we supposed to like unarmed attack him? What the hell? Oh. Let's buff up.
Something bothering you?
Aborane Zentes.
Shall we move? We shall move.
I won't let you down.
Any fun to be had?
The road calls
Do
me.
that.
I'll
You
take the
can
bait.
count on me.
That.
Share your troubles.
Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Here.
And no. You can pop a potion. You can pop haste.
What's the holdup?
Let's shake a leg.
Here. Don't hesitate.
Time for fun?
Let us strike as one!
Alright. Nice. Okay, that moved his health first. Alright, we're gonna need to heal. Dazzling display. Did nothing. Scorching ray again. Scorching ray.
Tear them apart!
Lightning bolt. Hold up. Here we go.
Do not falter!
You heal up. Scorching ray. The old man's eyes are beginning to clear. It seems he's coming back to his senses. What happened? Potion clouded your mind. You attacked me. Gods, forgive an old man. I didn't know what I was doing. Never thought that potion would work in such a way, but still, it does seem to make one stronger. Thank you for all your help. Now I know how to iron out the wrinkles, I think. He thinks. Not working on any dangerous new potions, I hope. So that's how it is now, is it? I don't remember you complaining when I was looking for the potions formula. Whatever, you were right. I learned my lesson. Won't go so far ever again. Be it potions or whatever else. I mean, don't stop experimenting. Be more careful. Never seen this game before. Well, it's a good time to pick it up and try it if you're into CRPGs, because the sequel is coming out next month. That's why I'm doing this playthrough. I'm trying to get this, complete the game before the new one comes out. There's a lot of content in this game. All right. Are we able to go back to Restov? Seems like it. This town, I have to pick the celestial metal.
I need to catch my breath.
All right, let's camp before we get jumped while
Listen, Amiri, I was thinking, I know you're a woman of principle, but maybe you have a barbarian friend?
A barbarian woman will break you in half and not even notice.
I think he might enjoy that, though. Yes, there is. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, coming out September 2nd. Which is why I wanted to do this playthrough. To have this completed before the new one comes out. Brought you the metal. Perfect. Now I have enough material, but here comes the hard part. I need blood. An enemy's blood. The creator of this hammer hardened it so in the blood of a sworn enemy. It's made the hammer incredibly powerful and furious. Should you want to reforge it, it will require another such hardening. I'm old. Most of my enemies are dead, but there's one that's still breathing. The witch that slew my family. Oh no. Oh, how I'd love to harden the hammer in her blood. I could never defeat her. I think she's been spotted in an isolated outpost in the forest. She has a distinguishing mark. She's missing 2 fingers. She's got the look of a devil. Slay the wretch, collect her blood, and bring it to me. I'll give you the reforged hammer in exchange. I don't have anyone to leave it to, so this will make you a clan member, avenging my family. Oh, I hope it's not who he's talking about.
Step.
Because I really don't want to have to kill her. I hope it's not her. Secluded lodge. So no, it's not her. But she's over here. Okay.